Welcome to We're in the Stars. I'm your host, Donalee Curtis. One of the most important decisions you'll make in life is where you choose to call home. The city where you live has a significant impact on your life and future happiness. Have you ever wondered why it's so difficult to make friends in one city but easy in another? Or why you can't find that perfect job or that special someone in the city you live in right now? Answers to these important questions can be revealed through Relocation Astrology. Let's see how dreams do come true on this season of We're in the Stars.
Hi, I'm Kayla LaShae and I'm a Leo. I'm originally from Virginia and I just moved out to LA 3 years ago. And I'm a lifestyle vlogger on YouTube, so I make tons of videos on the internet. And I really want to know if marriage is in store for me. So you can find out on We're in the Stars.
Tick, 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 ba-boom, boom. Tick, 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 ba-boom, boom. Foot on the pedal, I move, vroom, vroom.
Honestly, too, I was thinking about this the other day, like, why am I still single? And what does my future man look like? That's like what I asked myself, and I was just thinking, like, what does he look like? I feel like women, men, everyone has a type, and a type of like man in my case that I tend to go for look-wise, personality-wise, whatever. Like I have a type, right? So I don't know if I'm meant to be with my type or if I'm meant to be with someone that's completely opposite of what I think I need.
Believe in destiny and fate. I know you said that you've always wanted to come to LA.
Yeah.
Do you believe in astrology?
100%. I'm like that girl that always reads my horoscope in 17 magazine and then I'll look it up online. Like it's like something that I really have a lot of passion with and I do believe it.
Any specific questions that you have for JC?
I want to know first off, okay, am I going to get married? I love babies. They're so cute. I just want to know if I'm going to have them and if I'm going to get married and settle down. So
Okay.
those are like my big questions.
Hi dolls, this is JC Nova. You might know me from AstroChicks or possibly Answers.com. I'm your celebrity astrologer along with my cosmic sister Patty Kempsit for Where in the Stars. Patty and I have checked out Kayla's astrology chart and we have some very exciting predictions for her about her potential soulmate. Check it out.
Hey girl, how you doing?
Good. So I am excited to talk about Kayla. What I love about Kayla is, she has been a YouTube star for, I think, like 5 years. She moved from Virginia. She's only 23. Started when she's 18. She's a Leo, Virgo Rising. But like a lot of girls in LA, she's having a hard time finding the right guy.
For the Leo that she is, she has a lot of earth in her chart. So an earth sign would be really good for her. What I'm seeing though is that she has Neptune in her house of relationships. So she needs to be really aware that men that she attracts may not be who they say they are.
Well, I think it's like with the Neptune, so would you say that maybe she's attracted to bad boys? Play us?
Or the bad boys are going to be attracted to her.
Okay. Well, she's got that Leo thing going on, She's a Leo. Jennifer Lopez is a Leo. Madonna's a Leo.
So two of her love planets, which are Venus and Mars, are ruled by the planet Mercury, and her Mercury is in Leo. So she's going to need romance. She's going to need flowers and candy and taking a romantic
She
weekend.
needs to go on The Bachelor. Or be the Bachelorette. No,
Yeah,
I'm teasing.
The Bachelorette.
Yeah.
The Bachelor is just pure suffering. I would
No,
not.
I would. It's better to be the Bachelorette and have 25 guys chasing you versus the opposite. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
I think this summer, looking ahead, I think this summer is going to be an amazing time, starting mid-July on through October, where she needs to be playful. She needs to be out there. I definitely think she's going to choose a behind-the-scenes man. I think somebody older. I think she should travel this summer, definitely. She doesn't have that on her agenda. She needs to put it on there.
Right.
And lighten up a little bit. She is a hard worker, and she needs to kind of loosen up just a tad.
So we're going to do some predictions for her, and we're going to be checking in with her, like, I don't know, over the summer. But we did talk about marriage for her in 2018.
Yes.
But to get married, you got to find the man first.
Exactly. And I think that man is coming up rather than like in 2018. I feel like it's going to be a slow progression.
I do think that I'm at that point in my life, guys, that I want something serious. I do. I'm so tired of just like being solo dolo. Like it gets annoying sometimes. Like, you know, sometimes it would be really nice, and I think about this all the time, to just have my man and I just go out on a cute date or stay in and cook dinner together, and someone that is down to do spontaneous things like go to random events that I get invited to, because sometimes my friends don't want to go to events with me, but I can drag my man along, right? So that I feel like would be a really good benefit to finding a match and like a partner, honestly. So I don't know, I think it's a good thing though, to be honest, that I've realized that, hey, maybe it's time for me to actually find someone and put in the effort.
Hi, Kayla. It's great to see you. Patty and I are really excited to give you a reading today and talk about what we see in your astrology chart. Have you been?
Good, I'm so excited to see you both again.
Yeah, it's great. I think one of the first questions that came up for us is, why love now? Why do you feel like you're ready for love?
I think this is the perfect time in my life. I think that work is going really well. I have a great social life, but I don't really have that romance that I feel like I'm definitely missing. I definitely think that I should try to put myself out there a little bit more instead of being so reserved into my work 24/7. So, you know, I've been going out a little bit more with my friends and introducing myself to people that I find, you know, a little bit attractive.
Are you dating?
I'm talking to someone at the moment, so that's exciting.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's very exciting. So, Patty, why don't you share with her like what she's like in love, and we'll talk about a little bit about you know, what we see going on for you this summer, what's going on planetary wise, and kind of help you put your best foot forward astrologically.
Okay. So, as you know, Kayla, you are a Leo with a Virgo rising and a Taurus moon. So, you have a lot of earth in your chart. But with that Leo, you know, Leo, they're playful, they're childlike, they like to have a good time, they're romantic, they need that romance, that charm. So somebody that can win your heart is somebody who is kind of old school, somebody who wants to wine and dine you and give you gifts and make you feel like the queen that you are. With that Virgo rising, it kind of fights with the Leo because Virgo wants to do everything right. Also, with your Taurus moon, it kind of goes back to the Virgo. You want to make sure that things are taken care of.
I'm curious, Kayla, because you have Virgo rising. Have you found in the past, because you have Venus and Virgo too, that do you feel like you're too picky when it comes to men, or you like a certain kind of guy? You want to make sure he dresses nice and, you know, he's like you know, everybody has a type. Everybody has a type.
Yeah.
And I know that you said Diplo
No.
was your celebrity crush, and he's very cute, but very stylish. I'm just curious.
Yeah. I definitely am very picky. I find myself having like a checklist, and I think that's why I've been single for so long, because I have to have everything on that list. You know what I mean?
But you do have your Mars and Gemini, so you get bored easily too. So you have to make sure that you have a little patience.
Yeah. So we had previously looked at your relocation chart, and we had explained to you for relocation astrology, like depending on where you were born in Virginia, if you move to a new location, that completely changes your chart. And we had talked previously, we looked at LA, New York, and I believe Paris for you. And so when Patty and I were looking at Los Angeles, it's like obviously a great place for a career. That's why you're a YouTube star. But for romance, I mean, I think it's good. It's okay for romance. The one good thing though, I mean, if you ever look at astrology for cities, like Los Angeles is actually a Virgo city. So that would explain why everybody wants to be perfect and they work so hard.
Yeah.
And it's moon in Aries. So very me, kind of emotionally selfish a little bit.
I see that.
Yeah, so it's kind of fun. But when we looked at New York was much better. I mean, obviously New York's a very dynamic, exciting city. It's a melting pot. Lots going on business-wise. But I think romantically, I feel like you might be intrigued by the men there. A lot of them are very successful, stylish, powerful, not quite so laid back as Los Angeles. I don't know. What do you think, Patty?
There is a lot of energy, but there seems to be more of a longevity in your career.
So when we were looking at astrology signs, like what's the best zodiac signs for you? Virgo men, also Taurus and Pisces. I'm just curious, do you know the zodiac sign of the guy you're just met?
He's a Capricorn.
Well, that's cool. Capricorn's good, a nice earth sign. That probably falls in her 5th house of affairs, love affairs. That could be fun.
Okay.
It seems like
Actually,
it'd
for
be a lot
her,
of fun.
it falls in her 4th house. So, it's almost like a meeting of somebody that you've known before. It's the house where your soul comes back into this lifetime.
Wow. So, that's pretty cool. Soulmate.
That's cool.
The other thing Patty and I were talking about is like what's coming up for you this summer, prediction-wise, like things you should be thinking about. There's going to be a new moon coming up in June. We just had the full moon over the weekend, which was moon in Sag.
June is actually your power month, and June is going to be a month where you're really going to get your mojo back. August and September are going to be very pivotal months for you, really good. There's actually going to be an eclipse, a new moon eclipse, September 1st. And I think that's when love is really going to start to blossom for you in August and September of this coming year.
So I'm curious.
That's so exciting.
I'm curious, Kayla, I know that you moved, and I'm just curious, do you find that the new apartment you're in energetically, do you find it better? Are you feeling lighter or happier? Or has anything changed for you?
I definitely feel a lot more inspired in this space, being closer to the city. And I mean, I definitely saged this place. So the air in here is definitely like 100%. So it's really nice. I definitely feel more motivated and happy in this place.
Well, definitely the next 2 years astrologically. When Patty and I saw you last time, we saw that love looked very strong for you, but we also saw potential for like a long-term relationship, even marriage in 2018.
You're in the zone. This is like you're in the zone for the next 2 years to really catapult yourself to the next level in life. It's very exciting. Because you're young, girl. You need to get out there and socialize.
Yeah, I'll work on that.
Loosen it up. Get in the mix.
Now is the time for you to really open your heart for love, which it sounds like you're doing. You're ready for love. You're working towards love. You moved into a new space. You look beautiful. Your energy seems very, very, doesn't it, Patty? Her energy seems so, you're just like radiating through the laptop. You're radiating. So
You feel confident, you feel strong, you feel focused.
Well, it was great catching up with you. So we'll check in with you again, but please feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions or anything. And astrologically, you've got some fun stuff to look forward to this summer. It's exciting.